What's going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Happy September. Happy day. It's Cantina Social Hour. Really glad to see everybody that's joining us so far. Hope everybody's doing well. It's been a little bit since we've done one of these, but I needed to do it because I'm not going to be able to do it for a little bit. So who's joining me this evening? Who do we got here in the waiting room? Is that Grumpy Tom waiting here?
I'm here. And I'm so happy to be here because I'm not a grouch.
No, never. Who else do we have over here? Let's see. Oh,
is that Jurassic Dave? What's up?
Hello, Jurassic Dave.
That's me.
Nice. How's it going, Dave?
Not bad. It's fall now. Got cold today.
Right, oh my gosh. Isn't it lovely?
No, I like summer a lot. And I don't like fall, but I'm going to pretend like I like it because everyone else loves fall. So it's amazing.
Yeah.
I live for it. I've got the window open. Nice chilly breeze blowing in on me.
Nice.
It's great.
I love fall too. It's like the best time. That stretch between like beginning of Halloween, like, early October, late September, all the way through like Christmas is like, I think that's like the best time.
Yeah. Totally agree with you.
Cool. Let's see who's in the house with us so far. I know it's early, but let's see who's here. We got Paul. Paul, how's it going? Thank you for coming in and hanging out. We got Mr. Derail with us. How's it going? We got some guy, Tom Chorlton. Never heard of him, but he's here with us.
What a jerk.
Yeah. Who's Dave? Who's David? Yeah, who's that? I don't know who that is. LBT Electric Dyna. How's it going? Jacob, how are you doing? Good to see you. We got Mary. Hey, Mary, how's it going? Good to see you again. Thank you for joining with us. So, what's good, guys? Oh, look, there's Kalinda making a cameo.
Here's my cat. Here's my Kalinda. Let's say hi. Say hi, Kalinda.
Hi.
Okay, I guess she's going to do some pound.
She needs some headphones. She can't hear us speak.
I know. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, she's opening up all sorts of windows over here. Oh, my goodness.
Nice. My dog is snoozing under the desk right now.
Oh, scoop that puppy. Give that puppy a cuddle.
Yes, we'll do. She's in her puppy bed. Cool. So we got Thule in the house. We got TVC Mackett. How are y'all doing? Good to see you. Cool. So what's new, guys? It's been a little bit since we've done one of these.
I know. I missed out on the last one with you guys. I was bummed.
That's right.
Yeah, I missed you too.
That was like in July, no? Like late July or early August?
Jeez, was it that far back?
I think it was early August.
Yeah. It was August because I missed out because there was last minute wedding related stuff for a bachelor party that I was going to the next weekend. It was all there was a whole bunch of stuff that was tied around that all around the same time. I think.
You think? Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some last minute stuff needed to get taken care of.
Yeah, it happens. It happens for sure.
Yeah.
Dave, how you doing?
Not bad. Crazy busy like always, just hanging out. Almost forgot about tonight. I was doing karaoke at home with the family.
Oh, that's fun.
We interrupted karaoke.
And you told your family, you told them like, hey kids, hey wife, I gotta go talk about action figures on the internet. You guys, goodbye.
No, they understand the importance, so.
Because otherwise your wife and kids have to listen to you talking about action figures.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that.
Yeah, so it's like, do we let him go? Yeah, maybe. Cool. And I see you got your Raptor backpack.
Yeah, I've had that since I was a kid.
Oh, wow.
Nice. That's cool. It looks in good condition.
Yeah, I used it, I think, but I was pretty gentle with everything I had when I was back then. I got the Dilophosaurus one around here somewhere too.
Oh man, you know what bums me about Dilophosaurus, and this goes through with the new Jurassic World Dominion. They always make them really small, right? Dilophosaur wasn't a small dinosaur. In the original movie, they're like, we'll have a baby one for whatever reason. And I've always wanted to see big ones show up, and nope, never. It's always baby Dilophosaurs.
Yeah, I think it was so they could get inside the Jeep, and Spielberg didn't want them to confuse the size with the Raptors.
Yeah, I guess.
But I think in I guess it's canonized now, right? That they are actually kind of small in Jurassic World after seeing Dominion.
Is it
Don't
just
tell
because
Mattel that.
Does Mattel make a big one?
They're about in the Hammond collection. They're about the same size as a raptor.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got my Hammond collection T-Rex back there now. That thing is
Nice. Yeah, you
Oh,
finally
man.
got suckered in.
Oh man, guys. I went to a Target and it was there, and I said to myself, I've got to do it. I've wanted a T-Rex since the original movie came out, and back then I was in the 8th grade, so I certainly wasn't buying toys anymore. And then I was just kind of waiting for the right opportunity, and this one was just, you can do so much with it. I mean, you can open its mouth and feed it a guy, and
Or a
other
girl. Don't be
things.
sexist, Tom.
I don't have
If you can
girl
find
action
one.
figures. No girl action figures. Woke.
Nobody buys them.
Yeah, nobody buys them. Yeah. Oh, well, what are we talking about tonight, guys? He-Man?
You're talking about He-Man.
There's
Holy
nothing
stuff.
going on in the Star Wars world, so
I don't think
let's
so,
talk
right?
He-Man.
Yeah. So there's a new He-Man show on Netflix. It's called Andor. What'd you guys think?
I liked it a lot.
I liked it. Different, but I liked
Yes.
it.
Yeah, real different.
Oh man.
What does Tom think, though? That's the $1 million question.
Oh, I loved it, guys. This was a breath of fresh air. This was a cool river on a hot day. This was what I was waiting for. Like, you could watch this, and like, I would love to show this to someone that only knew bits and pieces of Star Wars, right? Like, if they watched Rogue One, they wouldn't remember who Diego Luna played. And I just, oh, here's this TV show, and it doesn't say anything other than the name Andor, and they're like, oh, what's this? And then 3 episodes in, you still wouldn't know for certain that it's Star Wars, not just something that takes place in a weird sci-fi sort of environment, like, Firefly or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it felt like Blade Runner in that first
Yeah.
episode or something.
Yeah, I was
definitely different.
I was startled. I remember seeing the photo of that little droid. I think his name is B2 Emo. Is that correct?
Yeah.
A while back with the action figure set, there was like him and Cassian Andor, and I'm like, I'm not buying that. That thing's a box. I have no interest in buying a box droid. No. No. And now, sell him to me. Please. Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah. I have the Disney version that they made.
Oh yeah, for the one of the parks things.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have it handy?
I can. Give me 1 second.
I would love to see it.
You guys talk. I'll go get it.
Hi, Dave.
Hey,
Andor. It was so good.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Yeah, I had less time at work was that Wednesday? So I watched them all in the first day, and it's just like I wanted more. Before I went to bed, it felt like I watched a movie, and I was just like, I want it more.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, Lena fell asleep because we started watching it very late. Like, this wasn't one that I was going to watch in the morning where I like drink coffee or whatever. Like, whatever. The guy comes up and he shoots some guys and he flies off in the spaceship onto the next adventure. This was like, I'm going to sit and watch this and pay attention to this. And just all the characters and all like the nuance in there. Just the lighting, the cinematography. It felt like a real care went into it.
Yeah, we're definitely, we talked before, we're volumed out after Kenobi.
Yeah.
And it was, there was depth to the shots and stuff that they just could not capture on Kenobi, and it was awesome.
Oh my God, he's so cute. Wait, what scale is that? Is that for 6-inch or is that 3 3/4?
It's 3 3/4.
I need one. You have to send one to me.
I need I don't know how to get more. I got it because Shop Disney had them a month and a half ago. Yeah, so keep an eye there. If not, the parks. Sometimes you can buy from the parks directly through the app.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I have him. So.
Oh my God, he's great. He's so cute. He's so like charming and lovely. And what's going to happen to him? I thought they might kill him off in the 3rd episode already.
I thought he was going to get fried after getting peed on by a Star Wars hound.
Yeah, right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was happy to see those hounds back. The little Easter eggs. There's a certain YouTube woman that reviews things, and she's a little. I don't know. She's blocked me, but she was like, "Where's all the Easter eggs? Don't you know fans need Easter eggs?" Brr, 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 brr. And I was in the camp that's like, thank God we're not just doing a thing that's full of cameos and Easter eggs. And this was full of Easter eggs. Are you kidding me? It's just none of them were important to the plot. They're just like, oh look, there's the dogs from Solo. There's the there was another critter too that was something that I'd seen somewhere else. I already forgotten what it is though. But yeah, there's the Gonk droids. There's yeah, right. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it was just those. There was other stuff. I know I recognized other things. I'm like, oh, look at that cute little thing in the background. Sorry, I'm rambling here, but I was so excited, and it lived up to my crazy expectations. So
that's good. Glad to hear that. I'm gonna open this guy up and see what he's about.
Yeah, let's do it.
The back of it though, it says all different types of droids populate the Star Wars galaxy. Each droid is different and has their own unique personality and colors. This droid is a very old and weary ground mech salvage assist unit that's been towing scrap from the Andor family for years.
Cool. Red Wagon dioramas is correct. It's the birds with the beaks.
The birds with the beaks. Yeah, that explains everything.
And the other Easter egg, the other little Easter egg critter. Yes, let them breathe indeed, Geek Strong. Yes, let them breathe. Free them from their
ASMR-ish enough.
Get that on a loop. Go to sleep with that at night.
All right, let's open it up.
I did notice the toy bantha in the bedroom. It was, oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. How much did it cost?
13, I think.
Okay.
Let's see. It's got wheels on the bottom. Got wheels. What does it do? Let's see. The legs.
Can you move?
The legs move.
Has he got any of those little articulation points so we can?
Yeah, the 4 legs move. You know what it reminds me of? Do you guys remember the McDonald's Happy Meal? They used to make like the Happy Meal box and it would like transform, like it had like legs and stuff. It's kind of like that. It reminds me of that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, he's so
cute. I like it.
I love him.
What else does he do?
Yeah, Jason is asking, does he extend? Does he open up like in the show?
Doesn't seem like it. I mean, I'm sure there's reviews of it. I just haven't bothered to.
Fail.
No, it doesn't seem like it does anything else. I think you can take it apart though. I mean, I think if I pulled it hard enough, I could take it apart, but I don't know if I necessarily need to do that. I think just the legs are articulated. Little feet.
Well, he's fantastic. I love him. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was. Yay.
And he's gone.
Oh well. Hey, I got new Cad Bane. Did you guys get new Cad Bane?
Yeah.
I didn't order that one.
Nice. I do have that one.
I'm happy I've got him, but I don't know if I really needed him.
It's Cad Bane. How can you not need him?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Geek Strong's talking about the black hole here. You guys have seen the black hole, right? Disney's black hole?
No.
Oh boy, that was Disney's effort to make their own Star Wars back in, might have been 1979 or something like that. And it's you should watch it, but it is tough. I loved it when I was a kid, but we tried to rewatch it when it showed up, I guess, on the Disney Plus, right? And the music, which I remember liking as a kid, is just this constant like that's it. That's the whole thing. So it was a little tough. But it has two little cute droids. One is named Vincent, and the other is a beat-up version of Vincent named Bob, who has this thick Southern accent, and he's amazing. He's the best robot outside of BB-8.
So he has an accent like Beckett in Solo.
It's really Southern. It's really like this. It's like, oh gosh, jeepers, guys, it's me, Bob. Oh, I hope Maximilian doesn't come back from the gateway to hell and kill me again. Spoiler alert to where the black hole leads.
It could lead anywhere. You just never know where black holes lead.
Yeah.
I'm not going to comment on that one. This is a family show. This is a family show.
We're trying to steer to more paranormal territory. But yes, you're right. A family show. What I did get today, I received 6 Figure and Dan's Black Series.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. You have Neil and Sheila yet? The other guy?
Yeah, of course.
So that's all of them then, right? Are you only getting 7? You only need, is it 7 or 9?
Well, you 7, and there's the alternate that's in the cantina sitting at the table with the other aliens. Right. So I don't think I need the 8th one, though.
Yeah. I only have 2, and I thought I had Neil and Sheila pre-ordered from somewhere, but I might have temporarily canceled it.
Yeah, it's still available on Pulse and Shop Disney.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get them. And then I think my current plan is just having 3 of them. Freeze? Oh, you did freeze.
I'm
Dave?
Still here. Let's see if I can fix this.
Does Dave know about the thing that's behind him? Oh, wait, he can see it too, so. Yeah.
Unless he can't.
Can you still hear me, even though I'm frozen?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Red Wagon Diorama's got a question for you.
How do I don't think about that. Yeah, I mean, not cheap, but I mean, I was doing it with the vintage collection too, but believe it or not, I've only ordered 3 of the TVC ones so far.
That's really cool. I've got the original set that came in like that metal lunchbox or
yeah, that's what I have on the shelf, but I have 3 of these guys loose. And I only bought 3 because there's only 3 instruments, so.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, once they decide to announce like another pack that has the other instruments, then I'll buy more. But
right, yeah.
Or I don't know, maybe I should buy them now just to be safe. But
oh, wait till you get them on sale or something like that. I imagine they'll come up on sale. That's what I'm waiting for.
They're in abundant supply right now. So.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a spot set up for where you're gonna put? That's my thing with getting a set of them. Is I think that'll be a real fun display at some point. Just a little set of like all the little band guys doing their thing, and that's just like you put a little plastic acrylic thing over it, and that's your whole thing.
Yeah,
I think
don't have
Dave
a spot for
Dave's in the 4th dimension there, and from Interstellar, right? With the
Dave, yeah.
I don't have much space for stuff either.
We don't know what's going on with Dave.
What's going on the camera?
He got sucked into the black hole.
Oh, da-na-na, 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 da-na-na.
Huh.
Let's talk about Dave behind his back. You know what I heard Dave thinks about ghosts? Really? He thinks they're made up.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know what is going on with my camera.
I don't know. It looks like there's a thing in over it.
Though I have an extra camera. I have this crappy one that comes with it. Maybe I can use that.
We can still hear you though. I can put up Krang. I pulled Krang here out of storage. Oh, I see you there. Hi, Melinda. You my cat. It's all right. We can live with it.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll work. No, it looks like you're in the black hole though.
Yeah,
I am.
You see what's going on here? You see, oh my gosh, Kalinda. My goodness.
I just saw a tail go like this.
Yeah, she just jumped up and opened up like a new window in something. So she's a funny little cat. She'll learn. She'll learn.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else has come in. I got these. I haven't posted them, but I got these Super 7 Disney reaction figures from. I don't know. You guys have seen the old classic Disney short Hawaiian Vacation. It's like 8 minutes. It's like 8 minutes long. But it has Mickey and Minnie and Pluto and Goofy and Donald, and they go to vacation in Hawaii.
Oh, cool.
And and you know, being a Disney short, they have like all kinds of like crazy things happen to them. But I'm going to be in Hawaii very shortly here, so cool. I decided to buy them and just take pictures of them at the beach or something.
Oh, that's fantastic fun. Excuse me. Excuse me. Well, that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. When are you going to Hawaii?
In a couple of days.
Oh my gosh.
It's needed. It's very, very needed right now.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm taking some Hammond collection dinos to photograph too.
Oh man, which ones?
Of course, this is I'm going to Kauai. That's the island where a lot of Jurassic Park was filmed. So it makes sense. I can actually recreate those scenes on the actual island. So
cool.
Yeah, that'll be
not just in my backyard.
Yeah, it's close enough. You live in LA. It would be tougher to do here in my backyard, which is a parking lot.
Fair. What else have you added to the collection, Dave?
Let's see. I got this a week ago. I got the Riva. You can see that on this crappy camera. It's pretty cool, but I don't really like the soft good cape. Is kind of junky.
I finally got mine too.
Yeah.
From Amazon.
Yeah, I think that's where mine came from. And I got Obi-Wan that I didn't open yet. And then this came, I think, yesterday or a couple days ago. The Dark Trooper.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on mine. I ordered 2 of them. Yeah, no, the Riva's a cool figure. Like really, really, really good.
It looks really good, but you know what? The cape reminds me of what's the company that did the Batman figures in the 3 3/4?
Toy Biz and Kenner.
No, the Batman from earlier this year.
Oh,
McFarlane?
Spin Master?
Master or something? Or,
Spin Master,
yeah, that's what it reminds me of the little like just like a solid thing that's just kind of glued under her chest plate there.
Yeah, that's too good.
But everything else, I mean, it looks so much like her and looks awesome.
Yeah, the digital sculpt and print on this stuff now is just yeah. I mean, I felt like I had that young lady just shrunk into my house, which ain't the worst thing. Yeah. The capes on those are similar to the ones that come with the Masters of the Universe Masterverse figures, which are really, really basic. It's just a cut piece of cloth and hangs there. And I still prefer that over plastic capes, but they don't have. There's not a lot of work that went into them, but I like the fact that it's a cape and it flows and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. I was rewatching Obi-Wan the other week, and I still really dig Riva.
Oh yeah, she's fun. Yeah, I'm gonna. I know I was really down on it, and I'm still down on what I feel was the production budget on it, but I'm ready to watch Ewan McGregor hang out with little Leia again. I mean, dang, she was fun. She was really fun, despite the running the sequence where the generic bad guys run into a branch and fall over, which someone mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Did you guys see the Hot Toys Riva that they announced a couple weeks ago?
No.
It looks killer.
Do you have a way to load up images while you're on StreamYard here? I know some.
No, I have no way of doing that at all.
Heyo.
Loaded and ready to go.
Man, yeah, that looks just like her.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yep. I've got the vintage collection one, which I opened up. My retro collection one, which I'm now is my keep on card, and I've got my 6-inch one.
Nice. Yeah, I have them. You said you had the retro too, right?
Yeah, I'm crazy about the retro collection stuff. That's my absolute favorite thing right now from Star Wars.
Yeah, they're like clogged in Target around me,
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, the only ones that really disappear really quick are the ones based on the original trilogy stuff. You can still buy like Mandalorian stuff and Obi-Wan stuff for like pennies on the dollar on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this for sure. It's rad. Like,
Yeah,
it just looks
it's
so
Oh
rad.
yeah.
And why didn't you back the lightsaber?
Because it sucked.
Because you couldn't fly with it. That's why.
Exactly.
If it flew, $500 is amazing.
The new Darth Vader lightsaber, that's almost $300 now, isn't it? Isn't that like $275 or something?
Yeah, the Elite. Yeah, I haven't bought it yet. I intend to.
So this
but
is expensive at this point.
The Elite Saber, yeah, it's like $300 or something like that. It's a lot. No, the Reva Saber was cool. I mean, I saw it at a celebration. It was cool, but
yeah,
I think like I said before, they just don't really innovate those enough to where they should be to cost what they're selling them for. So
yeah,
there's like the tech in these things like has gotten insane. Like Hasbro's still operating on Force Effects lightsaber tech from 15 years ago, unfortunately. Like there's NeoPixel blades now that are just amazing. They can do any color. They can do multicolor. They can do all kinds of cool stuff. Sound fonts, and just Hasbro's not keeping up with that. If they were, then I would have backed it 100%. But hard to justify when you're not that enthused because it's 15 years, outdated.
Yeah, fair.
Well, it looks good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've got quite a Hot Toys collection. I've still not bought any Hot Toys. I've got my 1 foot tall scale, 1/6 scale thing, and that's my Scareglow from the Masters Universe. It's you can't see it. It's over back there.
Scareglow.
Yeah, Scareglow. I lucked out and pre-ordered that in the window where it was available for 5 minutes or whatever, and was going to just sell it off immediately until I got it in hand. And I'm like, nope, that's mine. That's mine forever. Scareglow. Nobody in the chat knows who Scareglow is. Hey, in the chat, if you know who Scareglow is, without looking it up, say, I know who Scareglow is.
He'll know.
Yeah,
He'll know.
I'm sure some people know I'm sure Jason knows what Scareglow is for sure. Mary says the Hot Toys Dark Trooper is awesome. I haven't gone the Dark Trooper. I'm not sure if I'm going to, Mary, but it does look really good. I was watching a video the other day and I was like, wow, it looks really good. So yeah, the eyes light up and everything. So Jason says flock of Gallimimus in the valley. So that's for Hawaii. That's Oahu. That's like the main, or where the capital Honolulu is. Kauai is actually where most of the movie was made, like on Hawaii. The raptor paddock was filmed there. The fig tree where they find the eggs hatched was filmed there. The waterfall at the beginning of the movie and at the end of the movie was there. When Tim gets electrocuted on the fence, that whole scene was there. The sick Triceratops was done there. The Brachiosaurus scene was done there. Several other things, and also from some of the other Jurassic movies too. So I have a video on this. It's visiting Jurassic Park, I think it was called, or something. I posted it last year. First time
I saw that.
Yeah.
Do you hear my cat?
Yeah, something.
Who's gonna order a selfie figure?
Probably not.
I feel like that's the sort of thing that's neater to get someone as a gift, right?
Yeah.
Like, haha, look, it's you as a Ghostbuster. I don't know where that would fit in my collection. Like what? Like they don't have a Sith Lord, right? So like, who are the bad guys in Star Wars available? Is it just a Stormtrooper, or is it just a Boba Fett, or what?
It's a Mandalorian. Yeah. It's Stormtrooper.
There's an X-wing pilot, one of them.
Right, an X-wing pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's There's Leia, I think, right? Leia, like hot Leia. Yeah, there's the Ghostbuster. There's some other things too. I would do the ghost if I was gonna. I'm not. If I was gonna do it, I would totally do the Ghostbuster.
I was gonna say the Ghostbuster might be the only thing that really like, because there's something fun about, look, it's me, but it's a Ghostbuster. Ha 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 ha! Like it doesn't need to, you know. Yeah, no Sith or Jedi yet. That doesn't make any sense. Like, oh boy, I want to be a stormtrooper. Do you? Nah, you want to be Darth Maul. You want to be Darth Revan. You want to be Darth Vader. No, Ahsoka's a girl and a Jedi. No one wants to be that. But yeah, right? Like, yeah. So
I don't want to figure it myself, though. That's
no.
I would not. that's just saying I don't need. I don't need a figure myself.
I want one of me, but it looks like this.
I wonder if you can do expressions.
Comes with Jim. Probably, yeah.
Is it true they can't do glasses also?
They can do glasses.
They can, okay.
Yep.
Are they another accessory or are they like printed on?
I think it's probably an accessory that they attach on, because I saw a picture of it somewhere that someone had it and it had the glasses attached. I was like, oh wow, okay, you can do that.
So you got some answers here, Tom, about Scareglow. So Alex knows who he is.
Yep.
Jason, Red Wagon. Yeah.
I was wrong. I thought this was just a straight up Star Wars Jurassic Park group, but yep. Oh, we got cool people here too.
We got cool people here that like me. They like everything.
Right.
Did anyone order the 3-pack Mandalorian, Grogu, and Ahsoka from Amazon?
I did.
You did?
Yeah. I don't know. It's got a spear. I need that for 67 bucks.
I did too.
Oh my god. It's fair, guys. It's fair. I did not.
I may cancel it. I don't know. It's just like I'd rather be safe and have time to think about it, you know. But he's got the Beskar spear and Ahsoka has the cloak. Yeah, so I mean, not necessary at all. I mean, obviously, and Grogu's like this or something. So,
I mean, despite my feelings about the Mandalorian, you can never have too many Grogus. I mean, even I'll admit that. I'm about to buy the retro collection Grogu just so I can have one to open up, because I've got a retro collection, the silver outfit Mandalorian that I bought. No, that's what I want. Give that to me. Send that to me. Send that to me.
Over there.
Put it in the mail and send it up to old Grumpy Tom right here. old Grouchy Grouchums. Yeah, that pack didn't. I looked at it. I was like, really? Okay.
Yeah. I just want to have everything Mandalorian for Black Series, and I have everything. The only thing I didn't get was that Jon Favreau Hasbro Pulse thing, which I don't really consider part of the show.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah,
I had it in my cart, and I just could not justify the price, and I was like,
"What was the price on that one?"
It was like over $50 or something after taxes and shipping,
something like that. Yeah.
But you could customize.
I did order it, but I haven't gotten it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really. It's one of those things. It's like really not necessary. It's like the Dave Filoni like X-wing pilot. It's like, do you need that?
That's in the show.
It's Trapper a Wolf celebrating the character.
There you go. I'm wrong.
Trapper Wolf.
I'm completely wrong. It's false equivalent. Yeah. But yeah, you don't need the carbonized though. You don't need the credit collection unless.
No, I don't have any of those. It just.
oh man, the carbonized collection. That's or the credit collection.
Yeah, they're basically the same thing.
Oh boy, howdy! What a. The thing is, and I think we talked about this before. If the stores are selling them, if they keep buying them, so you know.
Yeah. No, it's interesting too because it's an Amazon exclusive, but it's like one of those like it would be like a great gift set if it was sold at Target or Walmart.
Which one? The new three pack?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but no, can you even buy anything at Target or Walmart anymore? Like if you go to a store?
If nobody wants it and like it's not popular, it'll be there for you to buy. That's about it.
Yeah, I like everything I consider online exclusive now. Like for a couple of years now. I saw someone, people complaining about the new HasLab, and there's plenty of reasons to complain about the new HasLab. But anyone at this point saying, "Oh, it should be on shelves in retail," it's like that's not. It's 2022, guys. Shelves in retail is a dying thing. You type it into your computer and you buy it when it's available, and it ships to your house whenever it shows up. It is what it is now. Yeah. Are you guys buying the new HasLab? It's a car.
No,
I'm not interested in that.
If it was a
It's cool
Mustang, I
looking.
would.
If it was the Ecto 1, I might.
If they're so going to do that. They're still going to do that.
When? I mean, Ghostbusters, that's a dead property as far as
No, it's not.
End of
Ghostbusters
2023,
4.
beginning of 2024,
Yeah.
probably when the movie comes out.
The movie's called Firehouse, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Really?
tentatively.
Yeah,
Is it just about kids again, or is it we have Ghostbusters in it this time?
we don't know.
Well, I think Vigo the Carpathian is the big bad.
Oh
And they're
man,
doing the slime blowers. No, they're not. I don't know.
And it's directed by J.J. Abrams.
It starts out. It's going to say 2 years later.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can I talk at you about Ghostbusters for a minute? Is anyone?
Yeah.
anyone
Talk
got-
to us about Ghostbusters, Tom. There we go.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk Ghostbusters.
He doesn't want to talk Ghostbusters. Oh well. Well, he doesn't believe in ghosts. That's the problem.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten all the plasma series. I'm very slow. I got a few. I have like half of them.
I
from the
finally
new
did.
Movie, yeah.
It took me it was like 2 months ago. I finally finished,
Would you
but
like?
I didn't. It's I kind of wanted to have the full set, but also so that I could build the what is it, a Sentinel Terror Dog or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys bought the Kid Ghostbusters and the Plasma series?
Not yet. Not me.
I did.
I have Peter, Winston, and the 2-pack of the Family That Busts.
Yeah, that one.
That one I grabbed day one. I was
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
There's the distinct possibility that students that Victoria knows might watch this stream. So there is no chance I'm going to say why I think the family that busts together is a funny term. But
Okay,
no.
fair.
So I bought these just the other day. These little ones.
Oh yeah.
I'd been thinking about it since they got announced, 2 years ago. And I'm thinking about it for 2 years. I'm like, I'm thinking about this for 2 years. I'll just buy them. They're on Amazon. They're $15 a pop.
Mhm.
I love them. I really, really like them.
Good.
They're so fun. They're so cute. But how the devil are they supposed to use their little guns? Like, have
You
you
just put it in their hand and they kind of hold it like this.
Yeah, right? Like, here, I'm trying to do that right now.
Yeah, I got the whole set for my kids, and then some of them are missing. Got to get them back.
You darn thing.
I bought them too, but I didn't buy the ghosts. Like
No,
I
I
wanted
didn't buy
to. I just slept on them, and then they got.
Yeah, I
expensive.
never saw them. I was waiting for restocks on a lot of Ghostbuster stuff, and it's like they stocked one time.
Mhm.
The movie came out, everything sold out, and they never stocked it again.
Yeah, there you go.
That sucks. Like, as far as like this is how you hold the guys hold. That sucks.
I mean, go
No.
back to the 80s.
No.
Did you seriously just chuck it?
What is that? That's garbage. They don't hold the things like that. The ones in the 80s, they had little clip-on things, so at least they could hold it out like that.
Yes, true.
This is.
They also had spinning heads and eyes that popped out. And
Those are all junk. Ignore those things. Those didn't happen. None were real. Yeah. I don't know. I'm startled. I was startled when I and I should have known it because
Did you get the car though?
I got the car.
I bought the car yesterday.
Yes,
It's showing
yes.
up tomorrow.
There you go.
$20 on Amazon. And I was like, why not?
Yeah, go for it.
Dave, do you like it?
It's okay. Putting the stickers on was a pain. And I think I put like the light stickers on upside down. I was like, oh well. And it's got these stupid white wall tire stickers that don't match up or line up that are really ugly. But other than that, it does feel like maybe something from like the Kenner similar.
Guess what project I'm working on?
What?
So I have an extra one of these.
Yes, I've got a couple extras.
Yeah, because they got cheap. So yeah, I got an extra one. And there's this guy in Australia that makes reproduction decals for like so many like vintage toys.
Yeah, the Zach Paris on eBay.
Yeah, and the Ecto 1A from Ghostbusters 2, when Kenner made it, they just reused the car and put new decals on it. This guy is selling the decals. So I ordered them. I'm going to make the Ecto 1A.
Oh my God, you're kidding me. That's so much fun. You've got to send me what?
You did it? Oh my
God. No, this is an original.
That's an original?
I just have it. Yeah, these are the reproduction stickers though.
Oh my gosh, that's so much fun. Put the eBay link in the thing so that people can buy it, like me. I don't. That's fantastic.
I don't get a commission, so I can't do it.
But just go look on eBay, Zach Paris. He's got stickers for lots of stuff.
Yeah, that's who it was, Zach Paris.
Zach Paris?
He's in Australia.
There's no tracking, and it takes a long time, maybe like a month or two for him to come.
I don't care how long.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. Here, I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah, my original one had the stickers seriously just faded into nothing. Like they were there and just turned white.
That's the crappy thing about the stickers on all these things. It's like...
Yeah. All right, I'm going to send the link. Just don't tell my sponsor that I did that, okay?
I will not.
My benefactor.
Oh my gosh.
You know, some vintage stickers stay really well. It just depends like what kind it is. Some stay really, really, really well.
Really? I can't think of any, because the ones that I used to have was like the Star Wars stuff from the early 80s. So those all disintegrated and turned into nothing.
Yeah, I've bought some of the old Kenner Jurassic Park stuff on like the Jungle Explorer, and some of the stickers have stayed pretty nice.
Yeah, that kind of stuff, like the Bush Devil Tracker, like the stickers can stay really well on there. Even some of the Kenner Ghostbusters, I still have my Proton pack from 1988, or what's left of it. And the sticker, like some of the stickers are gone, but some of them are like on there like really well. So,
yeah, mine like dried off and they just like floated away. Like you pick it up and just like there's no adhesive left at all.
And mine was in the attic in Texas for like 28 something years. So it's probably part of the reason some of the stickers are gone.
Yeah.
I gotta get in.
Oh shoot. I would kill to have not not even pay a real amount of money, but if they re-released the Proton pack and the Ghost Trap, those were dynamite fun.
I hope they do. I would buy it all. The Proton pack again. I don't know why, I just would.
Yeah.
The Ghost Trap. I still remember the day that somebody stepped on my Ghost Trap at a doctor's appointment, and a man. I remember he stepped on my Ghost Trap and broke the handle off, and he didn't even apologize. And I'm still traumatized from that, Tom.
Do you want to know why? Because women aren't supposed to be Ghostbusters.
He's like, go away. Go play with Barbie and Polly Pocket. And My Little Pony. And I don't know what else.
Yeah, that really stinks. I think the thing is, like, I think that the Kenner Classics thing, like, I don't know, I guess, when they come out with another movie, they'll make another small batch of stuff that'll come and go. But man, I had high hopes for, I think we all did, for more Kenner Classics of like the glow in the dark ones, or some more ghosts, or some new ones based off the old stuff. I was thinking the other day when I got these, I was like, man, they could have. I mean, in the movie that came out, Gozer showed up again. Make a Gozer. Make the terror dogs, for not the little tiny thing that comes with it, but
Yeah, that'd be cool if they did that, like they're doing for the retro collection in Star Wars. Like if they did that, like the Kenner Ghostbusters, real Ghostbusters collection, like they finally did, like Gozer and some of those ones they never got around to doing. That'd be really neat.
Yeah, I'm debating buying the Mattel Vigo the Carpathian to go with my Plasma series one, because they just that just ceased to be, and so we didn't get a Vigo for that. I just don't know how he scales in comparison.
When the Hasbro stuff Plasma got announced, like I have a lot of the Mattel stuff, not nearly all of it, not even most of it, but I have a good bit of it. And when
Really?
Hasbro announced they were getting the license, I was like, oh, now I can get rid of this because I'm sure the Hasbro ones are going to be better. And it's like, oh, there's nothing. So
you didn't get rid of it?
No, I still have most. I don't think I have Ego, but I have a lot of that line.
What do you have? The ghosts?
I have some of the ghosts.
Like which ones?
Like the library ghost. I have the taxi driver ghost.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah, they're great. And they were really cheap on Amazon for like years. Like you get like a lot of these for like $17. And like, I don't know, in the last couple of years, they've just I guess people are realizing Hasbro's not going to make them. So
yeah, I would kill for a Scolari Brothers. Like I look around on eBay to see if it's possible to get those.
Yes. Somebody did a Kenner, like their own custom. Did you see that, Tom or Dave? They did Kenner versions of this guy on Instagram.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember who it was, so you might need to give me a minute. But
I saw there was someone that made little tiny things that like would probably go along with the buddy ghosts that come with them. If that's the one you're talking about, I saw that. I think Ghostbusters News talked about it.
It was, well, yeah, he posted about this, but it was actually the Scolari brothers, and they had like a Kenner inspired card and everything. Yeah,
I'm gonna run and grab another drink.
I'm gonna look for it, Tom, so I can send it to you.
Dave, entertain the masses.
Entertain us. Dave, did you see the 25-foot tall blow up inflatable stay-up marshmallow man? I think you're muted, Dave. Or maybe you're not muted. What did Tom do? Yeah, we can. No. Everything's getting ruined. It's okay. I'll pull you out. Let's see. We can. Yeah, it's one of those. Last time it was me having the tech issues. It happens. You're live. Anything can happen. And anything that can happen often does happen. All right, let's try again.
You hear me?
There we go. Yay,
I think it's
solutions,
with my
solutions.
camera.
We'll blame it on Tom. He's back. I didn't notice. Oops.
It's definitely old Tom's fault.
So what did you ask me? Oh, the Stay Puft, the 25-footer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It's like $800.
Yeah.
Thing for like the decoration for Halloween.
They have one. They have a 5-foot tall one at Walmart currently. I'm thinking about buying. 5 foot's not bad.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. I saw like the blow up thing, right?
Yeah, they had one at Target last year. I think it was like $80 or something. I don't know if it was like 7 feet or something.
Back when I worked over in Dumbo, there was actually a small toy shop. Didn't carry anything that I was interested in, although it did have that. You remember the set of Protocol, not the set of astromech droids that came out on that card back that just looked like an astromech droid. A number of years, it was like an Entertainment Earth exclusive.
Okay,
they had that. But they didn't carry anything else I was interested in. But they had the big Stay Puft Marshmallow Man out front, like blown up, and that was the first time I saw that. And it was a number of years ago, like 5 years ago or something like that. But that was pretty neat. Yeah.
Yeah. No, Ghostbusters is always fun. I wish it would stick around more. Like on something like Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters should always be on toy shelves, in my opinion.
I think Ninja Turtles always is.
I haven't seen it. I mean, other than the NECA, I mean, that's always there.
You're right. Right now, yeah, Rise of the Ninja Turtles apparently didn't do very well.
Yeah, it's been on hiatus for a couple of years now.
Right,
maybe
for
since
whatever reason.
2020.
Yeah, I think they sort of... I heard good things about it, though I'll admit I haven't seen it yet. I think the network sort of didn't believe in it, so they didn't give them enough to do with it, but I'll check it out at some point.
Yeah, I watched an episode or two. I couldn't get into it. I didn't give it enough of a go, I guess.
Yeah. Why does Tom look like Fisher Stevens? Who's Fisher Stevens?
I don't know.
It's possible because I'm Fisher Stevens. Unless Fisher Stevens is a real creepy guy, in which case I'm definitely Fisher
Google
Stevens.
this.
Stevens. There we go. I don't look like this guy, do I?
Oh, him. No.
I have a friend that does look like him, though.
Yeah, I don't see the resemblance. Well,
what else was he in? I remember him from that show, that early edition show in the 90s. Remember that show?
No.
It's like where the newspaper came a day early and the guy had like...
oh my gosh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. That was a show that was made. I never watched it.
I think it was like a family show we watched when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. The only family show I watched as a kid was Game of Thrones. My favorite family show. I like the scene where the guy is like, chaos is a ladder, and behind him there's the ladies, and they're all like doing what we're really watching, and we're not listening to him yammer on about stuff. You remember that? I do.
Vaguely.
Are you guys watching the new one?
I tried one episode. I'll give it a shot if it gets to the end of the first season and people are like, yeah, it gets better. Because I like big fantasy things, but I didn't really like Game of Thrones very much. I love the new Lord of the Rings show, though. That's an awful lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm like in the 3rd episode on that.
Yeah.
I haven't started Game of Thrones yet. I'm waiting to watch that with my wife.
I haven't started the Lord of the Rings show.
It's really fun. It's really you can see the money on screen.
Yeah. I have forgotten so much from the films from like 20 years ago, and I can't remember like the species and characters and stuff and like what, but I've got the gist of it. Like, I understand the story, but I just don't remember.
Hobbits should be white. White.
Well, they're not even called hobbits. They're called like
Harfoots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's delightful. We watch those movies every couple of years. Tend to be around Christmas time. So we're coming up on another rewatch. I'm crazy about them. I tried to read the books when I was a kid, and I was like, nah, I can't do this. What are all these names? Balthazar goes to Vipoli, and he's looking for Saragu, and what? Then he's talking to the Hoodaloo, the horse people. I don't know. What? Yeah. And I love the movies. I absolutely adore them.
I'll be right back.
All right. Bye, Victoria. Cobra Kai season 5. I've never seen a single episode of Cobra Kai.
I've heard it's good. And I haven't even really watched Karate Kid. So
yeah, that's the thing. I watched Karate Kid when I was a kid, and I was like, all right. You know, so I don't know if this is the case with you, Dave. When I was a kid, I didn't like watching movies about kids. So like Goonies was very popular. Everyone loved Goonies. I watched it 2 or 3 times because I'd be over at a friend's house. They were like, we're going to watch Goonies. I'm like, okay. And I just never cared for it much.
I remember not caring for that movie so much when I was a kid. I saw it a bunch, and they always played it at school, like around Christmas vacation when they didn't want to deal with you. Just put it on, and I was just like, it's okay.
Yeah. I want to watch it again now because now I like, that's going to sound sorry. Now I like watching movies with kids. But, you know, now there's sort of that nostalgia. So, it's kids having adventures. And like, now I remember when I was a kid. What adventures would I have? Well, when I was a kid, I liked Ghostbusters and Star Wars and Ninja Turtles, where, you know, they're kids, but, you know, the Ninja Turtles never really seemed like kids. So, yeah, for that reason, I never got into Karate Kid, despite it being a good movie from what I recall. So I've never seen any Cobra Kai.
Yeah. Thinking about maybe going and watching the movies and then watching it, since it's got a lot good things said about it.
Yeah. It is part of the culture. There's parts of the culture that I'm definitely missing out on. I've also never seen Big Trouble in Little China.
Me neither.
Oh wow!
Shoot. Oh man, I I was just having a phone conversation with a friend tonight about Halloween movies. A lot of local theaters are playing some things near us, and I'm just not a big like horror thriller type person, so I got to go back and watch some of the like mainstays. Like I don't think I've properly ever watched like Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street or Child's Play or anything like that.
There's one that I really like. Can you guess what it is? It's one of those like horror movies.
Benji.
It's not Benji. Can you guess what it is? Anyone? Can anyone guess what it is?
Was it anything that I said?
No, it wasn't one that you said.
Okay.
Can anyone guess it? It's one that I really love. It's in my top like
Is
5.
It Scream? Yeah.
Because I'm wearing the shirt.
When I couldn't see it under your name until you.
Oh shoot! Sorry, I could see.
Yeah.
This is all different. All right, sorry.
Yeah, that was intense for its time. Scream.
Oh my gosh!
Watch those first 3 when they came out.
Scream was wow. I remember the first time I saw that. Have I told you guys about when I worked at the video store?
Oh, I don't think so.
I didn't go see Scream in the cinema, but I was working in the video store when it came out to rent. And we got like 4 copies of it. Now, back then, there were 2 different ways that a video could go immediately to sell-through price, which means it's available in $19.99, and you can buy it at a store or you can rent, video stores will get it. Otherwise, it's the video rental price that comes out first, where the video costs like $80, right? So it's only going to be available in video stores for a while. Or if you want to spend $80, you could do that. So I think we only had 4 copies of Scream. And for the entire first 2 days that it came out on video, every phone call was, "Do you have Scream in?" And it got to the point that I would answer the phone. "Good afternoon, Movie World. No, I'm sorry, Scream is all rented out right now."
Uh-huh.
And even then, one of the times there was the pause, and they say, "Hello," and I go, "Hello, is Scream in?" "No, Scream's all rented out right now." Like, I mean, it was that, because it was that popular. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, my parents didn't take me to see anything R-rated when I was a kid, and PG-13 was like iffy. So, I would see some things in theater, but I had a friend whose dad was like a real into electronics and always had like the home theater equipment and was like the first one to have like DVD when it came out and had Laserdisc and stuff. So that's where I would watch, late at night or something. We'd watch like R-rated movies, and we'd watch like Scream or Predator or those types of movies. And
yeah, when we were kids, every Friday was pizza night. We always liked to sleep in the living room, so we would put out like all these blankets and stuff, move the coffee table, and we'd just sleep in the living room, watch movies.
Yeah,
I remember we used to have sleepovers at a friend's house or something like that, or my house, and we'd build forts in the living room and then wake up early in the morning for Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, those are the days.
I'm so old. Did we see the D&D figures that they revealed by Hasbro from the cartoon? Yes, I did. Did you guys see them?
Yeah,
yeah,
they look fun.
They do. Did anyone pre-order them?
No, I'm not going to get into that. I can't. There's no way I can start another line.
No. Yeah, they're gorgeous. They're amazing. I was tempted, but I was like, no, I can't do that. I would love to.
Little off topic, but sort of along those lines. The starting line figures that came out. I remember them. They were cheap and had no articulation, right? When we were kids, and I can't believe they're $50. I had the one that crossed my mind as I'm here near Philadelphia was to get the Joel Embiid from the Sixers. I was like, that'd be kind of cool to have on the shelf, and I saw it $50, and I was just like, okay, no, it's really expensive.
Because if they come out with with NFL ones, I would buy Patty Mahomes, because we make a cartoon based off of NFL players. So I would.
Yeah, I'm sure
buy
they
an NFL,
probably will.
Patty Mahomes one. Yeah, man. Oh, Victoria, thanks again for sending the link to the Shore Trooper and the Imperial guy. What's the robot there?
Yeah, you're welcome. That looks like a Transformer, no?
Oh yeah, that's kind of neat looking, isn't it? No, the up on the top next to new.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
I have seen Scary Movie. Scary Movie was very fun back when I was.
Yeah.
17
I remember
or
1 and 2 were pretty funny, and then when they made a third one, I think that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all bad, but
Mhm.
even more bad.
Yeah, these are so much fun.
Yeah, they do look. I like the little unicorn. I don't know what it is, but I might want to get it.
Yeah, I know. It comes with the little guy with the horns. I was tempted to buy the bad guy because he's an 80s cartoon bad guy, and I kind of go in for that. So we'll see.
Yeah, these look. I mean, the packaging too. I mean, it's neat. It's like this is what TVC would have looked like if it would have.
Yep.
Done that. So I'm glad. Thank goodness they didn't do that. But I mean, here it looks because this, it looks neat.
Yeah. Bullet dodged, right?
I don't know anything about this stuff, but it's cool. The only stuff I know about Dungeons and Dragons is what I see in Stranger Things. That's about it.
It's a way to get Satan into your life.
Well, there's better ways to do that.
By talking about ghosts. Yeah, little unicorn's awfully cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, these figures, they're really great. I know people have been clamoring for these for years, so if I find myself with a paycheck where I've got a few extra bucks sitting around, I'm like, I'm saving money this month. I could easily see myself just going to Target and being like, clickety clickety click.
Right. It's like, do I need lunch this month?
Do I need to go to the bar this month? Yes. Yes, I always do. Always.
Yeah. Sorry, toys.
I bought that Dreadnoughtus from Jurassic World last night.
When does that come out?
When I think I had it on pre-order and it's shipping should be here by the 7th.
Oh, it's already
shipping. I canceled that.
Goodness.
Yeah, everything from Target is all the last 3 Beyond the Gates. Let's see, the Maldo Kreese Mando Black Series pack, the Boba Fett Morak, like everything is like coming on the same day, October 7th.
That's gonna be fun. Put the kids in the crate. You stay in the crate today, kids.
Yeah.
It's time for Daddy to open toys.
We'll pen them all.
Here's your tablet.
Yeah. Go download a Playboy.
Oh, man.
The Dreadnoughtus. God, that's going to be fun. I thought about the Brachiosaur and the Apatosaur. I'm not going to do it, but just having giant dinosaurs of those sorts of things is just wow.
You were mentioning, Tom, a minute ago how you say that you're old. Actually, I had a student in class today, and I forgot what I told him to do. It was like go ahead and take your seat. And then he's like, go and take your seat because I was born in the 80s. Like, I was like, I was mad, but I was kind of like, I thought it was funny. I was like, okay.
Go and take your seat. I was born in the 80s, see? You'd be like, kid, I was born in the goddamn 70s.
There's a cartoon that my kids watch, and one of the episodes, the parents tell a story about how they met in the 80s when they were children. And my youngest is going around asking everyone, were you around in the 80s? Like, yeah. And she's like asking my dad, were you around in the 80s? And like, it's the oldest possible thing that you can remember.
The oldest possible thing, man. Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Oh, man.
When I was born, there was only one Star Wars movie. And you know what it was called? Star Wars. That was it. That was the whole thing. Most of my growing up and maturing life, there was still only 3.
Yeah.
Maturing life, I say, as I excitedly complain about my new toy Ghostbusters. They can't hold their sticks right. Oh, hi, Kalinda. She's back. Hi.
I hope she don't chew on those proton wands.
Nah, she's a little buddy.
And my cats have gotten up and like chewed on antennas and things and stuff.
No.
I'm just like, no.
I wish I could find the photo. If I can, I'll post it on Twitter and share it with you guys. A number of years ago, Lena was out of town, so I was like, haha, while you're out of town, I'm going to set up all my Star Wars Black Series figures on our little living room table here. And at that point, there was enough that like the table was semi-filled, right? But not like, the number they've got now. Qui-Gon was available at that time. Qui-Gon was one of the first Qui-Gon was one of the new ones. And I set them all up. And Kalinda jumps on the table. And I'm like, oh, here we go. It doesn't matter. And she daintily walks through them. Doesn't knock a single one over. And I'm just sitting there like. So I took a photo and I sent it to Lena, wherever she was. I was like, she's not knocking anything over. It's crazy town. Hi, Kalinda.
Yeah, my dog would just like, and everything would just be a mess.
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
Yeah, I don't know how it is. My dog doesn't get my toys. I would be very comfortable getting a Black Series like gun and just putting on the floor for a week, and I would have no worries about her getting it. Like I don't know why. She knows how to differentiate her toys and my toys.
Yeah.
And like even like I guess because when she was little, she would come in here and she would go to the shelf and she kind of sniff around and be like, no.
Right.
And I think maybe that's why, I don't know. But she's like really good. Like I would even put like a Hot Toys like accessory in the floor, and I know she wouldn't get it. It's weird.
Yeah, same thing with Kalinda. She's no interest in them. Oh gosh, do I want to turn on filter? No, Kalinda, I don't want to turn on filter keys. What is that? All right, excuse me for a moment. Someone needs to have a new treat mouse.
We'll switch his location. He got deprioritized.
Yeah, he's got a good cat there. Knows what's going on. Mine would like chew on a lightsaber or something.
Yeah, as would most. So let's see what else. What else has come in recently? So some Jurassic stuff is shipping, isn't it? Like the new attack packs are hitting, the new Legacy.
Yeah. I was out looking for the new Hammond collection, the Ellie and Dilophosaurus last night. I didn't ask anybody if they were there, but I didn't see them on the shelf, so I just got the Dreadnoughtas. But yeah, I am like not a completist anymore. I think I was telling you and other people last night. So like, it's just the paint and stuff has gotten so just like hardly there, and species that just aren't in the film that I'm just not interested in because they're going to retool it or redo it if it ever does come into the film or television universe. So I'm just more excited right now about Hammond collection and Legacy collection and buying multiples of that stuff. I'd rather do that than be complete on the what are they, Savage packs now or whatever they're called. I don't even remember.
Yeah, Ferocious packs. Yeah,
Savagely Ferocious. I don't know.
What are Ferocious Savage packs?
That's the small one, right? They used to be called the Attack Pack when I don't know why they changed the name.
It was an Attack Pack, then it was like the Wild Pack, then it was I don't even remember. There's several names.
When I go to a Target, I love seeing because Jurassic World Park is the only section that's always like full up of all sorts of interesting, fun stuff to look at, and it's just such a nice. Like I imagined as a kid, just all these dinosaurs. The vehicle packs that come with a little guy that you can feed to the dinosaur. It's just like,
yeah.
I mean, and they're doing a good job now, and it was impressive how Mattel had product out for the movie 2 months ahead of time on the day that it was supposed to be there, because I would sure love to be able to buy something from Star Wars the day it is in theater or on Disney Plus or whatever, but you can't.
Nope. It's a weird one.
Although, that should be there's a lot of stuff from Star Wars that's probably making its way in. That's just all going to hit at once soon.
No, because that just happened like in July and August. I don't want that to happen again.
I think I just saw Yak Face today was saying there was some shipments in, and it was a lot of the stuff I have on pre-order. The new Archive, the new Wave. I was just like, oh, I guess there's going to be a bunch of things coming in soon.
What are you guys most excited about that's coming in the stock, do you think? Oh, there he is again. Me too, emo.
I don't know. What's coming? I got a lot of stuff recently. I don't know.
Vic?
Yeah, so that I've gotten lately.
Oh no, what's one that's coming in that's coming up soon that you're excited about?
The vintage collection. What's coming up next? I think it's the wave with. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
I don't know.
I know there's a wave. It's just like as much as I'm usually into toys. It's like lately there's just so much going on, like at work and stuff and school.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like I miss a lot of stuff, and then I go online like at night, and then I'm like, oh, that was announced 2 weeks ago, like that kind of thing. It's like, oh, I missed the pre-order on that one.
Mm-hmm.
The one I'm excited about is the Clone Wars Darth Maul. I'm finally gonna get.
Yeah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really, really excited for that. I think he's gonna. The first Black Series figure I got was the original Darth Maul that came out, and he's in my case right there. But I think that one's gonna have to get swapped out for the new Clone Wars one because that's mostly a Clone Wars shelf. So.
Oh, so when Alex says the Boba Fett Target droids, that's the Black Series one, I think, is making its way out now, right?
Yeah, whatever happened to that?
What are the Boba Fett Target droids?
They made a Black Series in the painted and the color of droids.
Oh, yes. Okay, Boba Fett Target droids, right. That's neat.
I got this one that probably everyone's had from just maybe 2-3 weeks ago. This one came in.
Oh, I got him at Walgreens years ago.
I never got it before. I remember seeing it and I'd always just left it at Walgreens, but I ordered it this time.
One of the first times I went to visit my folks down in South Carolina, they have a Walgreens that's within walking distance, and it was there. So I was like, oh, I'm going to buy this.
Yeah. So the next wave of vintage collection, it looks like it's the Mandalorian Luke Skywalker wave.
Yeah, I'm excited for that because is there anything different about that Luke Skywalker? Is that the one that was supposed to be with the Rancor?
Yeah, this is the one where the face doesn't look right. It looks like a digital thing that's just printed on.
Yeah, have they? I don't think they've had any pictures that aren't renders, right?
I don't think so, no. Yeah, like I know the vintage collection one is just like I think they just kind of reused the previous Luke Skywalker face that they made from a few years ago. So it's kind of a it's not really accurate as far as the hair goes, but
I like that one, the Walmart exclusive one that came out. Was it 19 or something? Face is okay.
The one that looks like Aunt Prue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that one too.
I still like it, but mine's all got like loose, sloppy joints and falls over a lot.
This is a family show, Dave. It's a family show.
And I just can't help myself.
I love me some loose, sloppy joints.
Oh boy.
Yeah, other than that, since Jurassic is shipping, right? I think we talked about some of the stuff that's starting to hit, but also the big Comic-Con Hammond collection sets starting to ship. Some people I had ordered one before I went to Comic-Con because I didn't know if it was going to sell out at Comic-Con, but no, it shipped. So
yeah, I missed that one. I'll hit up eBay or something, or maybe able to get someone to get me one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's that one. Like, yeah, in the box. I mean, especially like just the presentation. Is so good. Like just that's how I'll probably have it just in the shelf, like in the box where you can like just see the whole diorama. It's cool.
So what do you think that is going to be at this Pulse Con? It's next week or the week after?
It's coming up.
There's going to be some Indiana Jones stuff most likely revealed.
Indiana Jones panel, yeah. There's going to be there'll be more Star Wars stuff. Possibly the new HasLab maybe getting announced. I don't know, or a HasLab. It'll be interesting. I'm sure they're going to be talking the Dungeons and Dragons stuff we were just looking at, and obviously like Marvel and G.I. Joe and stuff, Power Rangers.
Kalinda turned on sticky keys on my keyboard, so I can't type anything. She did turn that on. I have no idea how to turn that off. I was gonna type something in and look for something, but I can't do that. So yeah, Hasbro Con.
Yeah, hopefully some cool stuff. There's so much coming out, and it's sometimes I feel like slow down, give me a minute. But at the same time, this isn't going to last forever. I think, eventually collectors, closer, that are a little been collecting for a long time, to say it nicely, are going to kind of start disappearing, or they're going to just give up, or who knows what. They're going to become ghosts. Like, I don't know. All kinds of stuff.
Are you saying we're getting old and we might pass on this mortal coil?
Yeah, basically. So
I'll be collecting these things into my next life. I'll be resurrected as a squirrel, and I'll be like, give me Star Wars figures. Give me the retro Star Wars figures.
Can you imagine, if supposing that everybody becomes a ghost, imagine what the avid toy collector would be like as a ghost. There's going to Target and Walmart.
Right.
Imagine that being your unfinished business, that you just didn't complete the collection.
Yeah.
As long as there's vintage collection, I'm going to be haunting Hasbro.
And then imagine your thing is, I just need a perfect stormtrooper. They just haven't gotten the stormtrooper right yet. And then they see someone like me being like, they've made 1 million stormtroopers. You don't need to do any more. No more. And they're like, no, the thing is off on the doodad.
All right, I'm going to step away for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay, your turn. Okay, Tom, you're getting promoted.
I'm up to the top again. Hello, it's me. It's old Tom.
Back at the top.
When I always think about things like people talking about Stormtrooper not looking right yet, or people complaining about the articulation of certain things, and I sit there thinking, you guys are crazy. You're nuts. Remember that the Stormtrooper that I imagine in my head when I think of a Stormtrooper, it's the one from the old Kenner line that the head can't even move. You say Stormtrooper, that's the first thing that pops to mind. So the old Power of the Force 2 one for me was it looks exactly correct. His head can turn. So, yeah.
Yeah. It's an interesting concept, though. Toy hunting ghost collectors.
Let's make a cartoon about it.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll animate it for you.
Okay. But could you even buy any? What would be the purpose? Because you can't buy anything. You can maybe see, I guess, or feel or whatever they do, but you can't
that's when we start going into my issues with ghosts, right? Can they move things or not move things? Are they opening that door, or is that just a breeze that's opening your door? If they're opening the door, then they can obviously go to a store and pick up an action figure and bring it home, right? It's the same thing.
I guess so. I think there's limitations. I don't think it's an all-powerful thing. I think it's like us. We can't fly, right? I think there's limitations.
Well, maybe you can't.
Well, I could, yeah, because Hasbro Pulse didn't give me my HasLab for the flying lightsaber.
Gosh darn it. So, all right, what do you think the next HasLab is going to be for Star Wars?
What do I think it's going to be?
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of people that want the classics. That's, the Death Star, the Cantina. And then there's newer collectors, I guess, or collectors that maybe want more Mandalorian stuff, like the Naboo Starfighter. But I'd rather them do.
I would bet they're just going to make the Naboo Starfighter.
Yeah, it's not very big.
Yeah.
It's not very. Yeah, and it'll be $150, but
might be 200 at this point.
Maybe. But yeah, I'm hoping for the Cantina. That's what I'm really hoping for. But if they was the Death Star, I'd be happy to.
I see Alex Martinez in there pitching for the sand crawler. I'm just happy with my sand crawler.
Watch it be a Cassian Andor blaster or something like that. Role play.
Can you imagine?
It'll be a B2 emo.
Yeah, it's like life size. It's like, man, I like this thing, but not that much. I'm not watching Andor being like,
you like
oh man,
you like it this much. This is how much you like it.
I like it that much. Yeah, that's cute. I want to put him next to my little figure and be like, oh, there he is. Yeah. Sand color TVC. I mean, that seems to be a popular one. That's a popular one. People are excited. People talk about that one.
Yeah, I'm happy with mine too. I mean,
yeah.
It always comes down to, does it exist or not? And there's certain things that maybe aren't perfect, but they do exist. Sandcrawler definitely exists. There's 2 versions of it.
Yeah.
That accommodate 3 3/4 inch figures.
One you can buy right now.
Yeah, are either them perfect? No, but they exist. So I mean, I'd rather have something that doesn't exist first.
Right. Something I've wanted for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Like the Canto Bight sail barge.
And it has to come with all those aliens in their black tie outfit.
Yeah, and I was like, oops, shuttle parkers.
Oh, golly jeepers. You can't park here. You're getting arrested.
Went off to the casino.
Golly jeepers. They can retry the Rancor, but put actual thought into tears.
This is an interesting one right here. From Andor, if one stands out. When I was watching the trailers for Andor, I saw, that it looked like an Imperial gunship. I'm like, oh, this is going to be like the Republic gunship. It was stormtroopers. And then in one of these episodes, you find out it's just these little security police officers. Right. That's what they go in. And so like, oh man, I don't want that anymore.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the funny thing about Andor is outside of my loving the little droid, there's nothing in it thus far that's like, oh, I need toys of this. Mm-hmm. And I say that in a way that's a bit of praise for the show. As much as I love Star Wars toys, Star Wars equals toys to me, Andor feels like I'm watching a TV show that's meant to be a story and not just and Cad Bane shows up, like.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. But I thought you wanted a figure of a Tim.
Oh, the poor dead guy. Spoiler alert: he doesn't make it. I want an action figure of our new fascist cop friend. He's just like.
Yeah, then you can run him over.
Highlight what Alex Martinez said, if you'd be so nice.
Yeah, Peak Obi-Wan says give them the ghost. I mean, yeah, the ghost would be cool. Yeah, a lot of people do want the ghost. I'm not one of them. I mean, I would back it. I would support it. But, I mean, the fact of the matter is that I don't have any of the figures to go with it. So it's like, if I knew they were going to make the figures, and okay. If it came with the figures, okay. But then you're talking about it HasLab, it's going to jump to like $750 or more.
Right. Yeah.
And then it's like, the ghost would be hard to display. Is also, it's a big round. It's kind of like the Falcon. I know you have it pretty creatively displayed, Tom, but like, I don't even have mine displayed because it's just you need a lot of space for that.
Right. Yeah. It's a tricky. Those things are tricky sorts of things, and that's one of my issues with the HasLabs. They start getting into very large things that quickly become a little bit too difficult to figure out what to do with. The Cantina, though. I'll always find room for the Cantina. I mean, I hope this upcoming year we get the Jabba the Hutt throne room, which I've wanted since 1983. I bought it. I pre-ordered it. I'm crazy excited for that. Give us the Cantina. Sell us that. Put some figures in with that as well. Put the gosh darn Tonica sisters in with it, and I'll.
Yeah. It'll fund like if you do that and you announce that right away, like. With the Tonica sisters or, whatever, early bird, Tonica sisters, like, it's going to be like,
no. For the love of God, don't do early bird with the Tonica sisters.
Okay, don't do early bird, but include them.
Yeah, it can be tier 1 is the Tonica sisters or the
tier 1
first included, but like, we want those guys. Like the Robbie Reyes figure from the current HasLab, that's not going to hit. They're not going to get that one. I'm just going to check it now. Oh, right. I can't type anything because of my cat. If anyone in the chat knows how to turn off sticky keys, let me know. They're not going to get that early bird figure because it's not going to fund in time. The project will fund in the end, but like,
yeah.
But yeah, the early bird's not gonna make it.
Right.
No.
Nope. You're just like typing away.
Oh, did you hear this? Do you hear the noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, weird, right?
But it's not working.
Oh no! To turn off, press the shift key 5 times or uncheck the turn on sticky keys box in the ease of access control panel. What?
Google says open ease of access keyboard settings via searching. Toggle off. Press
I can't do that because I can't type ease of access in. How do I
double click the sticky keys icon on the taskbar?
Taskbar. Oh, I got taskbar. No, that's just everything. That's just everything on here. What? Gosh darn it.
Step 4, be a cat.
Oh my gosh, my cat. She's such a bad kitty. Glinda, I love you. You screwed up my computer tonight. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. I can't type on my keyboard. It's all right. Give me the ghost. I might back the ghost. I might consider backing the ghost.
So yeah. I mean, I would just on principle of being TVC and being like a brand new vehicle that, is probably going to be awesome if they did it, but that wouldn't by far be my first choice.
Yeah.
So Victoria, the next comment there by Alex says the Black Series Tonica Sisters. How would you feel if they did Black Series first? And
I think there's a lot of things that Hasbro does that are kind of weird, but I think they have to know that if you put them in Black Series first, it's going to be kind of insulting to 3 3/4 collectors. They've been wanting.
They've kind of done that recently with from Star Wars. They have a few characters, 3 of them.
Yeah.
Which ones?
It's like the client.
Ponda Baba, Dr. Evazan. They just released.
Ponda Baba and Dr. Evazan. They've made a zillion times in 3 3/4.
Yeah, I just mean in Black Series with the kind of like Cantina people.
Mm-hmm.
What if they did that? They got the band now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I'll buy them in either scale, but I mean, I don't think they would do it in TVC before they did it or in Black Series before TVC in this case. I think it would be a little beyond what the usual reaction is.
Gosh darn sticky.
So I have a ghost story for you guys.
Okay.
It's that time of the night, obviously.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a ghost story because it turns out I'm not going to be able to reset my be able to type anything on here until I reset my keyboard because I went to the thing and it still is just like tappity tappity tap.
Well, you think it was Glinda? It was really the ghost that did it.
It could have been the ghost. Let's hear a ghost story. I love a ghost story.
So you guys might already know it because it's recent. I think I might have mentioned it already, or at least Tom, I know I sent you the audio.
Oh yeah, that was spooky. It's not a ghost, but it was spooky.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I stayed at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel a couple of weeks ago, which it has the reputation of just it's from 1927. First Academy Awards were held there. It's got the reputation for just being like a spooky place. Not to mention, from my own experience, every time I've been there, stayed there, something weird has happened.
Mm-hmm.
I have weird photographs. I have last time I got kissed when I stayed there last summer. Woke up to a kiss, and this time it was kind of like I was staying on the 9th floor, which is purportedly the most haunted floor.
Mm-hmm.
We always kind of just like to ask the employees, like, hey, have you seen anything? Because what's happened. And there's this one security guard, if he's watching, shout out to Robert. Daddy's watching, but we see him every time we go to this hotel. He's always there, whether we're passing through, like walking, or we're staying there. Like he remembers us. Every time if we ask him, have you seen anything? He's like, nah, I've never seen anything. This time though, he's like, oh, I got something to tell you guys. He's like, just a few days ago, I was I was over in the maintenance like area, and nobody else was there. It was before we opened. It was early in the morning, and I was in there alone. And in my ear, somebody said, "Good morning," and then I turned around, nobody was there. And we also asked, this lady down in the diner they have near the front of the hotel, and say, she's like, I hadn't seen anything, but I've worked here for a bit, and the other day when I came in to open and turn on all the lights here in the diner, I saw, clear as day, there was a couple of people sitting over in the booth, but then when I did a double take, they were gone.
Mm-hmm.
So there was that. And then my own experience this time, I'm not really like I don't feel afraid before. I kind of was creeped out by this stuff, and not anymore. I don't really feel like afraid of it. So I was just out there. Okay, let's see what we see. As I trying to go to sleep, let's see what comes. Let's see what happens. And I would even go in the hallways, and the hallways are creepy. But I opened my eyes around probably about 4, and I saw a sparkly, an kind of like an orb, what a sparkler looks like, right? Like a 4th of July sparkler. It kind of looked like that, but small and faint. And then it just went around to the other side of the bed, and it faded and just disappeared. And what woke me up to that was I heard just a little like a popping sound, and that's when I was alerted to that. So then I got my phone, oh, I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna set it down. I'm just gonna leave the voice recorder going. I'm gonna go back to sleep. And so I couldn't check it until I got back home. But what I noticed on there was a little, you can hear it sounds like a little girl. And we're talking 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Yeah. It sounds like a little girl, like a baby or something. And to my knowledge, we were at the very end of the hotel, of the wing of the hotel. And there weren't any children that we could see. At that time, nobody seemed to have their TV on or anything. So it's just a brief little thing, and you don't hear it before that or after that in the recording. It's just some, I don't know, something transferred through where you hear a little girl or a little baby or something.
Yeah. Yeah. The audio you sent me definitely sounded spooky. Sounded like kids or porcupines, but I doubt there were porcupines there, which also sound like kids. If everyone hasn't heard what porcupines sound like, look that up on YouTube, and then remember that when you're going out camping. But yeah, that's very peculiar. I don't have an explanation for what it was.
Yeah, I haven't been through all the recording. I've only been through the first 4th of it, so maybe there's something else on there later.
Maybe it's the Tonica sisters are never going to be made.
That would just be a cool group.
Stop buying toys.
Don't buy toys. You can't take them with you. I've tried. I'm gonna do it anyway, guys. I'm taking the toys with me.
Afterlife. I've thought about that before. What if I was what would go with me? I started looking around it's gotta be something good. Something good.
Imagine you die, right? And there is a heaven, right? Or there's an afterlife, and it's hey, great, you're reunited with all your lost loved ones and all your lost loved pets, and isn't that lovely? Oh, there's no material things here. Well, what about my little doll collection? Yeah, we don't have material things here. This is heaven. It's just friendship and love, and yeah, but Krang, where's my Krang? I don't know. Maybe in that case, the afterlife is actually hell.
Yeah.
Or it's just boring and
You sit around and be like, isn't it nice being in warm bathing light of love and goodness?
I can't drink. I can't eat. I can't play music. Have to listen to whatever that living person is playing. I gotta watch whatever they're watching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I listen to their kids ramble.
They're watching that new Game of Thrones spinoff. It ain't gonna end well, guys.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's 11:50 at night here on the East Coast.
Yep. Same here.
8:50 here on the West Coast. Well, if you guys are tired, we can wrap it anytime.
I can keep going.
I'm
keep
not
going.
tired.
I was just, all right. Yeah, screw it. Let's keep going.
Okay, then I'm going to get a refill. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Now I'm getting demoted.
Oh, sorry, Victoria. We still love you. I have no idea how to fit. I don't know if this is sticky keys or what. Kalinda did something funny with the. I found the
Is
thing.
it a USB keyboard or?
Yes. Yeah, I found the little thing over here. I go into here to setting. Now, yeah, ease of access, and I sticky keys keyboard.
Ease of access.
Keys.
Toggle off. Press one key at a time for shortcut, and it should say sticky keys on off on the right.
Wait. Tell me that again.
Step 2. So you open the ease of access. That's step 1. Step 2, toggle off. Press one key at a time for keyboard shortcuts. And it says way 3, realize the target via control panel. I don't think that's what you want to do, but the picture here shows sticky keys should have a on-off toggle.
Yeah.
And toggle keys on-off toggle.
Let's see if I can hit toggle. Yeah, but those are both clicked as off. Oh, wait.
Well, it says toggle them.
Yeah. Oh, I see toggle them. All right, let's see if that does anything.
Everyone who's still here, this is exciting.
Oh, it still makes a beeping noise, but I can type stuff. So that's something. I think my wife just texted me.
Yeah. So who is still here in the chat? Type something if you're still here. Are we collecting G.I. Joe classified series?
Yes. Some. I'm collecting some. I'm liking the bad guys. Smash the keyboard, yes. And I just shipped my pile of loot that includes Storm Shadow, and the one I'm most excited about is the Crimson Guard. So I've got Cobra Commander, Baroness, Zartan, Firefly, Cobra Trooper. There's a bunch more.
I don't know. I'm no help. I'm not collecting them. I'm not a big G.I. Joe guy. Just never really got into it. I don't know why.
It's a I'm not a big G.I. Joe guy either, but I got the first wave of the heroes. Destro. Sorry, I've got Destro. I've got a couple Destros. I love the bad guys, and I'm excited about a few more of those. But really, it's like Crimson Guard, because that was one of my favorite. Crimson Guard, a character named Torpedo, and I think a character named Deep Six. He was in a big like deep sea diving suit. Those 3 figures acted as my Jaws action figures when I was a kid.
Okay.
The character Torpedo was always Brody. Deep Six was Hooper, and the Crimson Guard, I think, was generally Quint. But I broke the Crimson Guard when I dropped a rock on him on a beach. Like it wasn't even like I'm just really young. I'm like, yeah. It was just like, on the beach. I was like, oh no, and then this rock like just plops, and it just like completely destroyed. Like a real bummer there. So I'm very excited to get the Crimson Guard.
Cool. How are they doing? At my experience with the classifieds, where they came out during the pandemic, right? And they were like the hotness, so you could just not find them.
Yep.
And then it seemed when that movie came out, those movie figures have clogged the shelves.
Yeah, because the movie didn't do well. Despite I actually really liked the movie. I thought it was an awful lot of fun. Lena liked it too. But that's a thing where neither of us know much about G.I. Joe lore, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're doing things different or wrong or really taking left turns from stuff, I had no idea. The guy that played Storm Shadow in that movie was really, really engaging and fun. Like he was really charismatic, and the movie was really about him. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'll watch more about that guy. Sign me up. But it didn't do well. But yeah, they're doing pretty well.
The HasLab did incredible, right?
Oh my God, yeah. I was tempted to go in on the His Tank HasLab. really tempted. I did not because I have no space and I don't really need it. I'm waiting for the Eternia playset. You guys know about the Eternia playset, right?
Mm-mm.
I've heard, yeah. Was that going to be like? Does anyone know the price? Is it going to be like $700 or?
It's going to be an awful lot of money, and I've been putting the money aside for a little bit, like because when that comes out, I've got to get it. No to NECA Universal Monsters. Also, NECA stuff is so brittle that I really have to be super excited for something like the new upcoming Ninja Turtle stuff, where it's the ones based off of Return to New York, the Mirage comics. So like the Triceraton and or like, you know, Fugitoid that I've got here. And the Utroms. I'm very excited for those, and I'll probably get the new Jim Lawson set of Turtles, because when I first got into Ninja Turtles, that was the comic book series that was like the first ones I bought. Eternia should be $450 at most. No, that's not. Yeah, it's going to be more than $450.
Now, what are they saying about this? Is this going to be something through Mattel Creations, or is this going to be something that's going to hit retail?
Oh, it's going to be Mattel Creations.
Okay.
No way you can sell this sort of thing at retail.
How much was the Castle Grayskull from last year? Like $100 or something?
Which Castle Grayskull? The one from the new CGI show?
No, didn't they have like a huge? I saw it like once. It was this huge box from is it Origins? Is that the new line?
Oh, the Origins one. That's not huge. That's like it's like this big.
Okay.
It's the same size as the old vintage one.
Okay.
And that was like $80.
All right.
Eternia is really, really big. Really, really big.
Now, was the vintage one really, really big also?
Yeah, it was about.
It opens up and does it have like a track? It's like real big, like right.
Yeah, it was about 4 feet high, and the new one is bigger. So, yeah. If I'd love it if it was less than $1,000. But you know, I've wanted an Eternia playset forever now, so that's going to be the best way to get one. So I'm in for it. Yeah. Fingers crossed. Oh my goodness, it's a little buddy.
Hi.
It's a little buddy.
Say hi.
Oh, what a nice puppy. What a nice little puppy.
What you doing? Visiting?
Oh, I heard that little snuffle. I heard that snuffle.
Good girl.
Yeah. We were talking about the Eternia playset and G.I. Joes.
Oh yeah, my favorite thing. Sure.
Girls don't like G.I. Joes and Eternia playset.
No.
Girls like Star Wars.
G.I. Joes they're just a bunch of like big old like muscly like hairy stinky gross men. Basically, they're all sweaty and probably smell bad.
Yeah, they are. They're all sweaty men.
Didn't do it this time.
Yeah. I'm excited for G.I. Joes. I'm excited to get my Crimson Guard, and Dr. Mindbender is coming out, and I'm going to get a Dr. Mindbender, but I don't know if there will be many after that I'm going in for. I'll have the main set of bad guys. There's a couple characters named Tomax and Zamot, who are the twins, and they you can pre-order them now. I don't know if I'm going to get them because they just sort of look like a couple of guys. So I don't know.
Yeah. The back to the NECA stuff we were talking about. I got the only NECA I buy is the Back to the Future stuff they've been releasing recently. I found the 1985 Doc Brown at Target last weekend. But I haven't opened up but maybe like one of those so far, and it broke right away.
Oh, good old NECA.
Yeah, I opened the 2015 Marty McFly, put him on the hoverboard, and it snapped. And I was like, okay, back in the box.
Did you say 2015? Is that how old they are?
No, it's the Marty from 2015.
Oh, it's the one from the future. 2015,
okay.
the future.
Yeah, I think it came out in 2020, I think.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, I try not to buy NECA. I mean, I still end up, sometimes it happens, but like for the monsters, I think it was Mary that said she's all in on the NECA Universal Monsters. Those are cool. The sculpting is gorgeous, but it's like, do I open it or not? I've been buying the Jakks specific monsters. Like they're not as like good looking, but they're more articulated, and I'm not worried that they're gonna break. So
I've got a few NECA monsters, but those are all modern ones. Like I've got Pennywise, the most recent Pennywise. I've got Scream Guy, Stabby Scream Guy, and we've got Pinhead. Scream Guy and Pennywise come out for the holiday season, but Lena loves Hellraiser, so Pinhead is a permanent fixture over there. But the Universal monsters, those are certainly things that I've actually thought about buying, like Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees to have as part of like it's the holiday season. It's time to bring out the spooky figures. Because then they're not. I'm not pulling. It's not like Shredder here from Super 7, where I'm like, oh, I want to come and I want to fiddle around with him and do stuff, and like, oh, I dropped him, he's fine. The NECA ones are very much like, this is a decoration. It comes out for this specific point.
Mary says she's never broken a NECA figure.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, then you've lucked out. Or you've taken better care of them.
Or both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had multiple that have just, I mean, I like to think that, I'm not rough with my figures. I kind of know, like, how to manipulate a figure, without harming it. And yeah, I've had multiple NECA figures just like.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the joints are just, like, I had to replace Scream, Ghostface is what he's called, because when we first got him, like, he's got the awesome cloth robes, but in attempting to, like, bend his arm, it just snapped. And it turns out, like, I didn't really need to buy a new one, because the other one's like, all right, it's just kind of, he just stands there. Yeah. I've got the NECA one that I've got right out, and I've showed a couple times now, is the Krang, because I love Krang, and I'm very, very frustrated that Super 7, the first release they're doing of Krang is the stupid Bubble Walker. I hate the Bubble Walker. It's me, Krang. And when Super 7 decides to do Android Body Krang, I know they're just going to decide they have to make a giant thing. Just make the. He needs to be. See Shredder? He needs to be this much taller than Shredder. That's it. Just that much taller than Shredder. He's fine.
Yeah, that's cool how they did the purple version of Shredder.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the original toy version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm crazy about these. I'm crazy about the Super 7 Ninja Turtle stuff.
Yeah, I stopped buying them all because it just got out of hand. But the main turtles, the main villains, some of the other ones that I had, as a kid, like I did buy some of those.
Yeah, I recently canceled Ace Duck from Big Bad Toy Store because I just don't like Ace Duck. And if he shows up on the secondary market for less, I'll pick him up then. But like, he's a duck. I'm in for the really creepy, weird ones, like Muckman and Mutagen Man, and I'm screaming with excitement about getting Slash, who is in stock at Big Bad Toy Store right now and has been for the past week. But I bought him from Super 7, so I'll get him some other time. And Slash was like one of the two that I was most excited about. Slash and Triceraton. Triceraton, I also pre-ordered from Super 7 Direct.
Did you do the pay ahead thing?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and the bright side, it means when it shows up, I don't have no surprise amount of money that goes away.
Yeah, that's true.
Did I pre-order the NECA TMNT Ronin? I did not, but I did pre-order the one that looks like the Playmates Toys one. Like there's a little small one on Big Bad Toy Store. It's a 5-inch scale, and it looks like it'll fit in with the Playmates Toys line, despite having more articulation. And I pre-ordered that one because that's going to go in my detolf right there. It'll go in down in the shelf with the turtles there. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. I don't love the last Ronin. I read the first 4 issues. It felt a little bit like, okay, sure. I don't know, guys. Are we running low on fumes here?
Maybe just I think too. It's almost what? It's almost midnight over there, or it is past midnight now. So
yeah. Yes, yeah. I think I'm gonna mosey.
Yeah, same. Kind of. I've been up since 5, so it's.
Oh my gosh.
It's about time. Yeah.
Yeah. I really appreciate the. I really appreciate the chat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to reset my computer because of my cat, my bum cat. But I've had a blast. It went too long as always, but I could do this. Well, I think we're all dead now.
Yeah, no, it was a blast for sure. It always is. It's been a while since all 3 of us did one. So
yeah.
Here's the other next one I'm really excited about. These ones.
There you go.
These are also the ones from the Return to New York comic series. So.
I just got that's one thing I did get. Walmart was selling the 2012 Turtles in the 6-pack. And yes. I had them. I bought them back then, but then it's like eventually I sold them off. Yeah. But I'm like, no, they were really good figures. Even if they're not like my ideal TMNT, they're still good figures. I bought them again in the 6-pack.
I might still do that. I'm waiting a little bit, but to see how the finances come out in the next month or so. But I want that set because those are exceptional figures. And honestly, I think the 2012 series is the best incarnation of Ninja Turtles. I love it. It's great.
I need to check it out. Never watched the whole thing.
Oh shoot, yeah, watch it. It's all the great stuff from the old Mirage comics mixed with all the great stuff from the 80s cartoon series. It's really like it meshes it all very, very well together.
It's good.
Interesting. Sounds good. I'll have to make a point of doing that at some point.
I think it's on Netflix now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh,
and here comes
I'll check it out right now then. I'll check it out right now. Well, guys, thanks again. It's been a lot of fun as always. We'll do it again soon. We do have a new episode of Cantina Chatter that I need to finish getting edited, but as soon as I do, it will go out. But thanks to everybody in the chat who's been hanging out with us. Always a pleasure having you with us and enduring all the amazing things we talk about.
And the stuff I talk about too.
Yeah, definitely. So Dave, where can our friends that are hanging out with us go to visit you online?
Oh, look me up Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Jurassic Dave 93.
Awesome. And Tom?
Woozle and Demon, marked right there. I wrote it out this time because it's a weird thing.
Sweet.
On Twitter.
Awesome. Love it. Well, thank you both. We'll see everybody soon. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back in like 3-ish weeks or so.
Have a great vacation, Victoria.
Yeah, have fun.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Bye, everybody. Be well. Be safe. May the force be with you.
Thank you.
And enjoy Andor.
Live long and prosper.
Yeah.